Illinois has dispersed $750 million to help those who fell behind on rent during the coronavirus pandemic, with more assistance on the way. Far less, though, has gone to homeowners having trouble keeping up with their bills, and it may be months before homeowners see any relief. Amanda Vinicky joins us now to look at why and what beleaguered homeowners can do in the meantime. Amanda.
Yeah, Brandis, an eviction moratorium and other pandemic cushions helped keep tenants and homeowners alike have roofs over their heads. But the moratorium no longer in place, and legal proceedings that had been on pause during much of the pandemic now going forward. Housing attorney Carla Krobach is now concerned about an increase in foreclosures.
So we have lots of people who were got behind in March 2020 and are now facing foreclosure because they've gone this whole time without any kind of additional protection except for eviction from their homes.
She says she's getting calls from desperate homeowners who are really frustrated, wanting assistance.
We talked to a client just yesterday as well who had lost her 35-year-old daughter to COVID. And this daughter was a major contributor to the household. Mom, the client, was already older, living on Social Security. Without that money, she's not going to be able to keep up with her mortgage.
Now, early in the pandemic, Illinois did help out 10,000 homeowners who had fallen behind on their mortgages. But that, again, back in 2020, this year is set to come to a close without any money for mortgage assistance. There is $250 million allotted for that very cause. But Illinois still waiting on federal government approval before that money can be sent out, and that is taking time. Head of the Illinois Housing Development Authority, Kristen Faust, says she'd love to be getting those dollars flowing now. Instead, she expects it will not happen until spring.
We are in a judicial foreclosure state in Illinois. Foreclosures don't happen rapidly when it's your own home. This is all about owner-occupied homes. And so we believe that the timing will work for most all homeowners. I'm sure there'll be exceptions, but we do think that this timing will work.
Krobach, though, isn't so sure.
The lag time is certainly significant and may lead to this kind of influx of foreclosures that I'm so nervous about. Is that going to happen before a judge orders a sale of the home? Do we have to wait until the sheriff is at the door, at which point it's far too late?
Both she and Faust say it makes sense that the early focus was on renters. They have fewer protections, and the foreclosure process more lengthy, so there's more time. Also, some homeowners say those who have two flats and rent part of it were helped out if their tenants qualified for rental assistance. Now, both women also stress that there are actions that distressed homeowners can take, and they should do so right away.
Call your mortgage servicer. Most people get something in the mail or something by email about their mortgage payment. The phone number will be right on there. And call them and talk to them about the fact that you're having trouble making your payment and have that conversation.
She says many servicers are really willing to work with borrowers. She believes that lessons were learned since that 2008 housing crisis, and many servicers are amenable to working out a plan, something like forbearance. Now, if you are not comfortable calling your mortgage provider, there are free, skilled, HUD-certified counseling agencies that can help, and you can find a list at illinoishousinghelp.org.
They understand how to work with the servicer, and I would really encourage people to reach out to those housing counseling agencies now. Don't wait until the end. Don't wait until foreclosure has been filed. Don't wait until you have a date. The sooner you reach out to your servicer or to the housing counseling agency, the more likely you are to have a really positive resolution.
Once that mortgage assistance is available, again, thinking spring, approximately 12,000 Illinois households will be eligible for up to $30,000 of mortgage assistance each. struggling renters do not need to wait. Illinois and Chicago are each opening up a new round of rental assistance on Monday. Now, to be eligible, tenants have to be within about 80% of their area's median income, and then also at least a month behind on rent to receive up to $2,500 in rental assistance. And now, Brandis, back to you.
Amanda, thank you.